Did either of you guys get to see the flags go up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was up on top. Oh, that's exactly what happened right there.
Did either of you guys ever see this movie?
Terrible.
I'd hollered the doggone movie. Split out!
This is stuff where I wonder if this is Hollywoodized or real.
Hollywood.
That looks real. It isn't, but it really looks it.
And you think this is the best representation?
Best.
Have you ever seen the show The Pacific?
But Spielberg told me, he said, Don, Hollywood's got to have their glamour. But you know, one thing it does do, it kind of brings it back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey guys, Marty Skolvin Jr. here. I'm reporting on assignment here in Erbil, Iraq. Just outside of Kabul, Afghanistan. Hey everybody, it's Marty Skolvin Jr. from Black Rifle Coffee, and today we've got a very special edition of Veterans React. I am here with World War II veterans, Marine Corps veterans, Don Graves and Frank Wright. Don actually served as a flamethrower on Iwo Jima, and Frank was on Iwo Jima as well and served as one of the original Marine Raiders. So I think Don, if you're okay with it, and Frank, if you're okay with it, why don't we pull up a couple of these movie clips here and see what we think about it. You guys were actually there. I wasn't in World War II, so I need you guys to let me know how well they did in these movies. This is a trailer for Sands of Iwo Jima.
These are your boys, who John Wayne as Sergeant Stryker forged into fighting men.
Did either of you guys ever see this movie?
Terrible.
Terrible?
Terrible.
You didn't like this one either, Frank?
Uh-uh.
What was it about this movie that you guys didn't like?
It wasn't true. Half the stuff that happened wasn't. It was Hollywood.
Well, you can sit here and be tough if you want to, but I'm going out there and get that guy. And the only way you can stop me is to kill me.
That's just what I'll do.
He'd have been taken off the line. You don't talk like that. You don't kill your own men.
No. Frank, do you think John Wayne portrayed a Marine the right way?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, like this. You get the idea?
It shows him as a sergeant there. It didn't ring bell to any of the sergeants. That I was closer to my men than he was.
Yes, sir.
Naval gunfire will lift at about 1100. Stand by to move out.
Aye, aye, sir.
I look at that, and boy, that reminds me about going up that thing. Now that's about the way it looked trying to get off the doggone beach. You know?
Yeah.
Look at that sand.
Was it real loose like that?
Yes.
Just like that.
It makes it hard to move in sand like that.
You better believe
And then
it
they
is.
were blowing our boats right out of the water with troops in it. This is real.
That was actual real footage from Iwo Jima.
Some of that footage was, yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys see anybody with cameras out there while you were there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We had division photographers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spread out, dig in.
Were you able to find cover like that where
No.
there's rocks, or was
No,
it just all
wide
open?
open. They didn't give us,
on
they
the
didn't
bottom
give
of
us
the
any
hill
cover.
you could.
No.
On the bottom of the hill you could.
Gun! Where's my brother? He's back there. He's hit. Frank!
The only cover we had was a foxhole.
God, did you ever see a guy have to literally fight with his e-tool? This is stuff where I wonder if this is Hollywoodized or real.
Hollywood.
I told you you'd need this bad someday.
Flynn! Down!
Now, did he just trip that guy on purpose while he was doing a buddy
But
carry?
it was a target.
You can be a hero crawling just as well as standing up, and you won't get your name on any list. Harmon!
Now, you see, before it was out in the open. Notice the cover they got now? That's on the north where he was.
That looks more like where you were at?
Yeah, we didn't have any cover until we got to the base of Mount Suribachi.
I'll get a good night's sleep tonight.
No, it's not a good movie.
You won't need him.
These are M1 Grands that they're carrying?
First squad.
Find something we can use for a standard, and we'll put this up.
Is that what you guys
Yeah,
carry?
some of those are bars, and some of them
Yeah, and carbines. You'll see some
Carbine.
small with their carbines. That's the second flag.
That's the second one.
That's the second one.
flag.
Did either of you guys get to see the flags go up from where your position was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was up on top there.
Oh, yeah?
You know what that mast is?
No.
Drain pipe.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they found drain pipe, they put it all together.
And did you guys sing the Marine Corps hymn like this when it went up, or is that Hollywood?
Saddle up. Let's get back in the war.
Hollywood.
So Don, have you ever seen the show The Pacific?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to watch a section here from the Pacific that I think is similar to what you experienced. So I'd love to get your thoughts here on this one. Yeah, you're not a fan?
Let me go back and train the new kids. Let me help them the way I know how.
Sergeant Basilone, you make me proud to be a Marine.
I talked to Spielberg. He directed that. I told him, I says, you know, there's John Basilone.
So who the hell is John Basilone? The guy killed like 1,000 Japs on the canal. The president gave him a medal. He's a hero.
Killing that Japanese running across the water. He left his gun. You can't do that. That's a general court-martial.
Yeah.
1,500 Marines waiting to follow you down that net. The sea is pitching and rolling. It's not steady like this.
Is this kind of what the training looked like for you guys?
Yeah.
That rope right there is 50 feet high.
Now we're doing a range of 1,400. Go draw your weapons and stand by to move. I got it. The Jap bullseye charge is right there.
A lot of people don't understand that those machine guns, it took a whole crew to operate them.
Teamwork is the key to the Marine Corps machine gun squad. Set that pin on the tripod.
It was usually you'd have the machine gunner, the assistant gunner,
Takes
and
3
then
men.
You drop your rifle in a firefight, you die, Tatum. Drop that machine gun, fumble with a belt, your buddies die.
and then an ammo bearer.
3 men.
You understand?
Yep. And this is D-Day on Iwo
That looks
Jima.
real.
Does it?
No, it isn't, but it sure looks it.
This matches up with your experience, Frank?
Yeah, on the mountain it does.
Yeah.
Carbine.
Yep, that's a little carbine.
You don't wave your arm.
Yeah.
That's them doggone rockets.
Pump her back!
They do a pretty good job, though, of showing how intense that enemy fire
Oh,
can
yeah,
be.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this guy's trying to throw a satchel charge in, right?
The hole is bigger than normal.
I imagine the Japanese wanted them small because they didn't want bullets coming
Had
in.
he have crawled, he wouldn't have got hit. But he was running.
Go! Move forward!
Well, so here's the flamethrower.
Flamethrower
that's
right
it.
there.
Yeah. Does that
Yep.
look like what you carried?
That's the same thing.
And so when you carried that, was it one per platoon or one per company, or how many?
One, you have 2 for a company.
Okay.
I think it's 2 for a company, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of them. They're making this awful intense. It's
Yeah.
not that way, you know.
Something like this might have happened over the course
Well,
of an
when they
entire
open
day.
up and we find them, they hunker down.
Yeah.
The carbine was good for close-in fighting, but long distance, wasn't worth the darn it would drop.
Yeah, so I suppose you guys on this, it could be everything from that close quarters battle in the trenches to having to shoot maybe 300, 400, 500 meters away.
Oh, yeah.
So you had to be able to do both. And you guys used, it was just iron sights back then. Maybe the snipers had a scope, but you guys probably just had iron sights.
I didn't use those very often.
The sights? No?
Not the sights.
Did you get pretty good?
I tell you, I did use the rifle butt a lot.
That slow motion shot that they just showed of that Marine getting killed there, that was portraying John Basilone. You knew John Basilone.
He never got up, got shot. He brought prone up right next to me on the beach. He never got up.
So he wasn't running like that.
They do that. They make him, they have him, come on, you bastards, let's go. He never got up. He never got, he got killed. He got hit from right up Mount Suribachi, 500 and some feet away. A lot of people liked it, but Spielberg told me, he said, Don, Hollywood's got to have their glamour.
3 points of contact on that rope at all times. Next 4. Load aside.
This is a clip from Flags of Our Fathers. What did you think of this movie, Don?
Flags of Our Fathers?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, that makes no sense at all.
Terrible. What did you think, Frank?
I didn't like it.
Oh, now you're just having fun with me.
Didn't like it.
No.
I didn't like it either. Did you see Letters from Iwo?
Yeah.
That was excellent.
Now this is the
Japanese
rope,
point of view.
rope ladder that gets down, and they're usually
That's
a little
a
bit more
son of a buck
crowded
right there.
than that.
See? Love it, thing. Just one step at a time.
And that's all we had. Up and down, up and down.
That's why they had you guys practice those cargo nets on the obstacle course.
Right.
Did you go on an amphibious tractor?
Yeah.
We did too. Yeah, you go over the side, you don't go out the front.
Right.
That looks good there, right there.
Right.
Now that's Mount Suribachi in the background.
Was it that many landing craft?
Those are a lot of ducks, but I don't see the amphibious tractors.
This is more like what they use.
Those are Higgins. Those are Higgins.
So you didn't go out the front like that. You had to go
No,
over the side.
I had to get over the side.
Yeah.
I got up and they pushed me. I went in the water and then they jump over and get me up. Well, that's exactly what happened right there. Don't you think? I think that exactly happened like that.
God, this place reeks.
No, I don't know about this standing up like that. We crawled.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you wanted to stay low.
That's not right there. You have to
And
crawl.
see that guy waving? They know where to go. He's a target. That's what my skipper did. He took one right in the crotch.
Oh, no.
But you know, one thing it does do, it kind of brings it back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys watch scenes like this,
It brings it back,
because you start to, you know, over time, you don't remember all the little details like you did maybe back then, but you watch something like this and maybe you remember things that you didn't.
You pick it up,
You don't walk in like that.
For exactly this reason.
Move out! Get out! Come on, come on!
See, that's what a beautiful target for a machine gun.
Wouldn't that though?
My God, just
Just right down the
and
line.
that's, look at here.
What did you guys think was the hardest part about fighting the Japanese on these islands?
I think the bonsai charges at night.
Yeah. And what was a bonsai charge? What was a bonsai charge for our audience?
About 300-400 come running at you about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, screaming, yelling.
And you had to repel them.
We were ready. We didn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
You fall asleep, you're dead.
Lieutenant, if you make it to the top, put this up.
Yes, sir.
They're going up Suribachi. And that's what the ship, 520 ships out there.
When the flag went up, they were all.
Oh, they blew the horn?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right here. 30 cal, right now.
See what they're doing, finding that drain pipe.
Yeah, there it is there.
Over here.
What they do, they pulled out a little bit of cord there to attach
it? That was tied down with wire.
Wire?
The lieutenant found wire.
Yeah, good. That work?
And when the flag went up, that didn't mean the fighting was over.
No.
You guys still had a lot more fighting to do after that flag went up.
Oh, that's just the start of it.
Yeah.
They're probably watching it from aboard ship. Well, I don't know where they're at, but they sure are bunched up.
It's a beautiful shot, Joe.
That kind of day.
My gosh.
I laughed so many times I keep hollering them at
sat
the
up there
damn
like-
movie, and I'd say, split up, split up, you know, don't bunch up there. And I'd holler at the doggone movie.
I sat up on Suribachi like that guy was sitting, and I looked off, and I saw the Bismarck Sea take a shell right on the fantail.
No kidding.
She sunk it.
Captain says he wants that flag. He wants you to put this one up instead.
Now, why do some guys have their helmet cover on, that frog skin camo, and some guys don't have it on?
We did everything. We had a ball cap tucked underneath there, too.
Oh, okay.
Put that on. My battalion commander wouldn't wear a helmet. He wouldn't do it.
Hey, Doc, you want to give us a hand?
Okay, so they show them taking the small flag down and then putting the big flag up.
Here she goes.
Ready? Go. You get it?
And we got the photographers here.
I don't know. Wish I could have seen their faces.
What do we got next?
This is in Camuella, right there. We blew that thing right off the map. Our Air Force and our Navy, boy, they just blew the heck out of that place. We couldn't find the village. That's the general.
藤田。なぜこんなところに戦車が?
That guy's a good actor.
現在使用不能でありますか? ただいま部品の到着を待っているとのことです。いいですか?
Yes, he is.
Did you ever see The Last Samurai?
Yeah.
That's him.
I have introduced myself. You have introduced yourself. This is a very good conversation.
I have questions.
He's telling them to die for your country, your emperor.
本土のため。祖国のため。我々は最後の一兵になろうと。
But that one kid isn't going to do it. Remember the two of them?
もうたくさんだ。俺は投降する。
Did you see this?
I haven't watched
Oh,
this.
get this video.
Yeah.
You can get it on Amazon.
現在使える航空兵力はどのぐらい残っている?
戦闘機41機、爆撃機13機であります。
それだけか。
And here they're showing the airstrike
Yeah, they're
coming in.
coming. Did you see him grab the paperwork?
Mm-hmm.
Just in case.
Cursors.
That was good.
Yeah, it's interesting that they show the point of view from the Japanese here on what it was like to be under attack by American air power. And this looks like an airfield.
Well, one of the primary objectives was to destroy those airstrips. Destroy them because they didn't want them B-29s to come in.
Mm-hmm. And you think this is the best representation?
Best.
Thank you for this wonderful gift and your friendship.
All right, so we watched some interesting clips there about you get, those were all based on Iwo Jima. You guys both served on Iwo Jima, and I think that was just a real treat to sit here with you gentlemen and get your take on how realistic that was. Guy like me and most of our audience, we can only imagine. That's why we call you guys the greatest generation, right? You went out there and you secured freedom for the world. I want to make sure everybody knows, hey, this episode of Veterans React, if you liked it, I sure hope you do. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the Black Rifle Coffee channel, and make sure you're drinking America's coffee, okay?
Yeah.
You buy our coffee, it allows us to sit down with great heroes like this and and tell these stories and you know, make great content. So thanks for tuning in here. Like I said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, share this video with your friends, and we'll see you on the next one.
Whoa, wait a minute. We don't want another one.
Not another one? You guys got to go sing the Marine Corps hymn now. Well, thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
Okay, you will. Yeah, you bet.
Fine. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you very much.
It's an honor to sit here with you.
My pleasure.